Welcome back, everyone, to Stalker 2. And last time, against our better judgment, we activated the Wish Granter, which is in control of the organization SIRCAA, which has been researching the anomalous phenomena throughout the zone, the stuff that makes the zone. And we'll see if we can do anything. We'll see if we have an even worse idea tonight. Hey, Ivory. Good to see you. Get comfy. But yeah, we activated the Wish Granter for God only knows what reason. Like, SIRCAA is trying to control the anomalies in the zone. Hey, whoa. Before I get too deep into this... Okay, good. Alright, I was checking to make sure that the mic was picking up. I didn't want to have to edit around that. But it looks like we're good. Yeah, we activated the Wish Granter, which was the focal point of the second half of the plot in the original Stalker game. It's essentially a giant brainwashing device that tricks you into making a wish, and what you see usually kills you in some ironic way. Like, what actually happens is you usually get cooked by the psionic emissions of the device and either turned into a slave to protect the zone secrets, or just outright die. So what SIRCAA wants with this is beyond me. Your scientists were so preoccupied with whether or not they could, they never did stop to think if they should. Yeah, it's just... We are getting some video game-ass evil science here. Kind of an impressive amount that I wouldn't have expected from a game like this. Hi. Yeah, you wouldn't believe what happened when I pushed a button just a few seconds ago, but what do you got to tell me?
А Коршунов служив в Афганістані? Завжди там, де найгарячіше. Плече до плеча з хлопцями.
Okay, when you say...
Ось що значить справжній полководець.
Okay, when you say served in Afghanistan, how long ago are we talking? Because... I feel like Russia was basically gone from there. I really do not have a good timeline on this. I want to say like the late 80s was when they were forced to withdraw. And I'm not clear when they would have been back there. Like, maybe... I don't know. Maybe they had some role when the U.S. invaded in 2001? Or was it 2001 or 2002? I don't know. I'm getting sidetracked here. Let's go yell at Dalin for this terrible idea. But yeah, all this is... Well, I guess we got to go this way. Yeah, all this is of a piece with their attempt to control the zone, which, if I'm understanding correctly, has to do with the artifact that blew up our house. The so-called Alpha artifact that they intentionally summoned. They just apparently weren't counting on it being...
Що сталося в залі Моноліту?
Це ти мені зараз розповіси, що за хрінь відбувається. Чиї спогади я бачу?
1989,
Чому на мене
thank you.
напав загін варти? Це, по-твоєму, виконання бажань?
Скіфе, будь ласка, заспокойтесь. Це був викривлений ефект. Це лише ілюзія, і вона вже скінчилася.
Він каже правду, солдати. Установку відключили.
Okay, how do you know that? Did you build this thing? Do you have any idea how this goddamn thing works?
Для мене все, що відбувалося,
Yeah, I literally died to it several
відчувалося до
times.
біса, яким реальним.
Так, від ілюзії зазвичай перев'язки не потрібні.
Все, що ви бачили, Скіфе, дійсно було лише ілюзіями. Але ваші дії в них впливали на довколишній світ. Тому Зотов поранений.
Wait, are you saying I really ran around shooting at
Якби
people?
дехто зупинив ілюзії вчасно, нікого б не поранило.
Різке відключення установки підсмажило б Скіфу мізки. Безповоротно. Я зробив усе, щоб цього уникнути.
Again, I get the sense... Like, these guys are plainly meddling with technology they do not understand and do not fully control, but are comfortable feeding human test subjects into it. Awesome.
Для мене все, що відбувалося, відчувалося до
I have
біса,
made an
яким
excellent
реальним.
career choice in trusting these people.
Від ілюзії зазвичай перев'язки не
Didn't we
потрібні.
just have this conversation?
Все, що ви бачили, Скіфе, дійсно
Якби
Another botched experiment?
Що? Іще одне випробування пішло не за
Okay, here we
планом, докторе.
Чому ж? Так, я не передбачив псі-шлейф. Тобто те, що Моноліт покаже чужі спогади. І що ілюзія не відповідатиме бажанню. Але хто ж знав, що фольклор базується на
Yeah,
реальних
this
фактах?
is interesting because it implies
Але
that
я знав, що
Straylock
ви будете
did
всі.
make a wish
Це при створенні моноліту не можна було
and was
прорахувати
probably
безпечний
co-opted
рівень
by the
цих впливів.
Monolith at some point.
Я ж поставив налаштування на мінімум. І бачите, ви в порядку. Більше того, незважаючи на неприємні супутні ефекти, все пройшло успішно. Альфа-артефакт спрацював. Можна приступати до експерименту.
Okay, I'm reminded of the training course from Half-Life Opposing Force, where you put on, playing as the Marine grunt Adrian Shepard, you put on armor, and then a guy walks in with a shotgun and shoots you, and then an announcer says, "As you can see, you are not dead." That's the level of scientific rigor I'm getting here. So, yeah, what's next?
Що ви будете робити, якщо підключення буде успішним? Як використаєте аномальну енергію?
Надій час стане тим, що сталкери колись бачили в моноліті. Тільки ми будемо виконувати бажання по-справжньому. Бажання всього людства. Енергетичні запаси Землі стануть невичерпними. Це допоможе вийти людству на межі сонячної системи. Ми зможемо творити дива.
Yeah, slow your roll there, Chief. You're telling me you're gonna use this bloody thing?
Ви хочете використати виконавця?
Нащо? Це релікт старої зони. Він був потрібен для відведення очей тих, хто проник у саркофаг.
Oh yeah, you're
Нічого
totally
це
not
не
going to
потрібно.
use the thing that
Для
brainwashes
захисту в нас є
people
варта.
into mindless
До
subservience.
того ж, цей мотлух і в кращі свої
Honest.
дні не функціонував, як було задумано. Ні. Дякую. Не вистачало мені ще фанатиків індічазу.
Yeah, he says that. You know he'd do it in a heartbeat if he thought it would work.
Ви впевнені, що експеримент по підключенню до генераторів безпечний?
Ризики, безперечно, є. Але бездіяльність значно небезпечніша. Ми мусимо взяти під контроль аномальну енергію зони, доки не сталося чогось непоправного. Після підключення до генераторів зона зникне, а аномальна енергія нарешті почне працювати на благо
Now
людства.
see, I can get behind eliminating the zone.
Так? Зрозумів. Він прийде. Йди до зали проєктів.
Hey, Zero, good to see you. Aw. Very cool of you, sir. I appreciate that.
Мені прикро за ваш дім. Хотів би я, щоб під час великих
Okay, guys, you can put the
експериментів
guns
завжди
down.
можна було уникнути втрат.
Alright, so some implications there. It's... I feel like while we were freaking out and imagining that we were being attacked, we actually were running around shooting the place up, and someone might have gotten injured? Like, look at these guys. We're supposed to be, like, working for them, and yet they're acting like they got to be ready to blow me away at a moment's notice. I'm getting some serious mixed messages here, Dalin. I gotta memorize this guy's name. What's it? Korshinov. There we go. I'll just call him Colonel. Kids were just talking about how they wanted... Kids were just talking to me about how they wanted Minecraft Legends free for me, and the friend gave his code to boot. Nice, nice. Yeah, they'll have a good time with that. Good to see you, Kren. How's it going tonight? But yeah, like, if SIRCAA's mission was just to stop the zone because the anomalies were clearly expanding, as was implied in previous games. I'm just gonna look around over here. I don't think I checked upstairs. If that was the mission, I could get behind it without reservation. But the more Dalin talks about, like, seizing control of anomalous energy and making it serve humankind by making a bunch of scientific wonders real, that's the megalomania part that I have trouble, I'm just distracted here. They got moss growing inside. That's certainly a choice. That's the part that makes me think that they are absolutely going to fuck with things in the zone they do not understand. Like this. Like, they appear to have, like, put monsters in stasis. And, yeah, this is a poltergeist. This is an invisible psychic mutant that runs around throwing shit at you and being an asshole. They just have its corpse on display here as some kind of art piece. Along with a bloodsucker, and remember, they had a Bureau as part of their experiments, and we had to go in and put that down. Point is, I don't think these guys fully appreciate what they're doing. Oh, what the hell's this? Wait, Hermann? Whoa, 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 dude.
Скіф! Скіф! Хвала ти тут! Якби Далін прислухався, мені б не довелося. Скажи їй. Скажи.
Yeah, they have their own monster closet.
Ваш друг незвичайний вчений
Oh god.
Скіфе. Він віддає перевагу таємницям.
Він мені не друг.
Wait, who are you? Why do you have a giant holographic head?
Людям недостатньо пари днів знайомства, щоб стати друзями. Має з'явитися довіра, спільні секрети. Наприклад, про те, як дехто крав сканер з
Oh, that's what this is about. Okay.
через нестерпну заздрість до доктора Даліна.
I mean, you know.
Або за вказівками таємничого Фауста наполягав на вбивстві всіх свідків.
Oh, wait.
Я
What?
це поясню.
Ви вже пояснили, професоре.
Okay, I feel like the hologram was
Через нього
unnecessary if
вас
you're just
ледь
gonna
не
show up.
вбили. І тепер його доля в ваших руках.
Okay. Oh, this is timed. No. We're not.
Відпустіть його.
I don't like doing things that can't be undone if I don't have all the information. Yeah, this is clearly we're gonna solve the world's energy issues by running
Professor
genetically
Hermann.
engineered T-Rexes on giant treadmills moment.
Вигідні.
Скіф! Дякую. Дякую.
Професоре. Ви дещо забули.
Uh-huh.
Євген Мартиненко, 25 років. Любив вчитися, але битися любив ще
Yeah,
більше.
that was a nice touch.
Потім армія, а після служби займався ризикованими справами. Ні друзів, ні родини. Лише самотні вечори перед екраном. І тепер від вашої квартири залишились лише руїни. Ви все втратили, Євгене.
I go by Skif these days, miss.
Ви курите?
John Stalkerman, the people who know me better.
Після пожежі в вашому домі всі кинулися до кабінетів чиновників. Але не ви, Євген.
Quite possibly the first significant one. There was that one lady at Skadovsk, or Sultansk.
Я ціную наполегливість, і у вас її більш ніж достатньо. Саме тому ми дякуємо
Yeah, I
вам,
feel like she's
і
the first
тільки
plot
вам
relevant
за те,
character.
що сканер повернувся в Енді час. Зона надзвичайно небезпечна для зовнішнього світу. Але завдяки вам ми візьмемо цю силу під контроль. А ви тим часом
Yeah, I mean, she had a couple missions for us, but that was about it.
прекрасний новий дім.
Yeah, this is clearly an
Звучить
important character.
чудово.
Ви заслужили.
Я хочу бути присутнім на експерименті. Хліб ви вже пообіцяли. Тепер
Also,
час
if
видовищ.
Dalin was...
Доктор Далін відрекомендував вас, але експеримент
If
потребує
he is a megalomaniac, she is giving me some actual villain vibes here.
можливо, ви і тут захочете
Also, the,
допомогти. Дехто нам планує завадити, так?
Subtitles is there.
Завадити нашому новому світу.
Okay, alright, we have, a choice here. So, if I don't know anything, I assume that's keeping the existence of Spark a secret, which, you know, I think the secret's out. They are openly fighting each other. It's probably a question of whether I want to give away that Strider wants to disrupt this experiment. Which, I like Strider, but it's Scar I don't really know if I have any particular loyalty to. He just seems like kind of a deranged weirdo. Fuck it, we'll go full for science this run. Why not?
Лідер полудня. Бродяга планує проникнути в Індічас. Вони можуть бути озброєні.
Я знала, що вам можна довіряти. Зустріньтеся з бродягою. Вмовте його не робити дурниці. Я не хочу, щоб новий світ починався з кровопролиття. Втім, як і ви.
А якщо він наполягає...
Honestly, I get the feeling she knew
Ви
this stuff
досвідчена
already,
людина, Євгене. Я впевнена, ви впораєтесь.
and it probably would have been some secret test.
Так чи інакше.
Also, these people are with the government, so if anybody can get me the money for a new apartment, it'd be them. Yeah, things are happening. We're getting some actual serious plot development here, and it invites a lot of speculation about what exactly happened in the intervening years. Because, again, if we saw echoes of S.T.A.L.K.E.R making a wish at the Wish Granter, then that means he never uncovered the zone's secrets. Which means that someone or something else must have. Which is interesting, because that means Call of Pripyat probably isn't canon, because S.T.A.L.K.E.R shows up in that game as well. I don't know. That is a good question. The SIRCAA is a nominally independent organization, and as far as I can tell, the Ward is a security apparatus that is around them that does answer to the government, but we are not actually dealing with the government of Ukraine, or as far as I can tell, any international agency. Feels like we're dealing directly with SIRCAA on this, and they might have a degree of autonomy as far as the zone is concerned. Now, I'm sure if you go high enough, they answer to somebody. Where am I even going? Get to the cryptobiology lab entrance. So that is... Oh, here we go. Oh, we're going back over here. I think Spark is less harmful, but that's not the same thing as helpful. Whereas I feel like here, you could theoretically solve a lot of problems just by not giving Dalin and this new evil villain lady everything they want. Like, establishing some oversight. Some civilian authority that they answer to. And maybe not have her do the villain hologram thing if she wants to convince me that she is well-intentioned. Yeah, imagine trimming the bushes in the zone so they're uniformly round. Yeah, like, I actually really like the visual design of this place. It stands out as a stark contrast to everything else in the zone, but it also seems like a monumental waste of resources for a scientific institution.
Починаємо за твоєю командою.
Like, you'd think it'd be a little more functional is the thing. I guess the implication is that the... Okay, why does that guy have a gun drawn? Dirt-willing radiation, bring own lawnmower. Yeah. Well, like, the implication is that they have a degree of control over the zone and anomalies. And obviously that's true, as we saw them in containment. But this is very much going to be a situation. This is very much going to be a curses foiled by my own hubris situation. Yeah, the part you get a shotgun to protect yourself from the local rats. Yeah. Okay.
Бродяга не помилився? Моноліт? Він тут, Скіфе?
Так. Я випробував установку.
Ти? І як воно?
Okay. Right, this was Strider's lieutenant. Okay. It's kind of a difference of degrees here, but yeah, it was just an illusion.
Просто галюцинації. Всі вплив. Нічого більше.
Можливо, ти сильніший, ніж були ми. Та скоріше просто не розумієш, що з тобою було.
Далін сказав, що час більше не збирається використовувати моноліт. Він був потрібен лише для підготовки до іншого експерименту.
I don't trust them
Вони
with it.
збираються покласти край місцевому лайну. Знищити зону.
That's him, yeah. He's the guy that was, like, way out of position.
Те, що моноліт просто установка.
And that Strider
Віриш,
briefly
що вони
merged with
знають,
him.
що роблять?
That was him, yeah.
Усі свої помилки вони знову спишуть як необхідні жертви на благо науки. Але ми, Скіфе, ми не просто небажаний побічний ефект їхніх експериментів. Ми люди. Якщо їхні плани хоч якось пов'язані з нами, ми їх зупинимо. Ми не можемо їм довіряти. Час спливає. Тут і зараз. Ти або з
Good to see you too,
нами, або з
Oyo-san.
вартою, Скіфе.
Oh yeah, now we have a binary decision here. Again, I feel like there's a third path to be taken that moderates the concerning impulses of SIRCAA, while not just treating the zone like some natural phenomena, but instead a thing that has to be dealt with as an ecological catastrophe, unlike any on Earth, and unlike the real-world zone. Like, this is clearly not going to be confined to an area around the plants. The problems presented here could very easily happen elsewhere, so I don't think there is a way to peacefully coexist. I'm hesitantly siding with the Ward on this one, but I have my reservations, but I think S.T.A.L.K.E.R and his people don't really have plans so much as a broad agenda of fuck these guys in particular. Which I can get behind, but they don't really have any other plans. There's no step 2 to this. Screw it. Ward it is.
Складіть зброю. Ми не хочемо даремного кровопролиття.
Продався.
Alright. You got a guy named Yaroslav Peanuts? Wait, who's who here? Is that... Okay, I think those are bad guys. Those are enemies.
Ти вчинив правильно, солдате. Я радий, що в зоні знайшовся хтось.
Don't get too hasty, Colonel.
Чекаємо на тебе в X11.
Yeah, kill everyone, let the zone sort it out. I feel like we are going to see SIRCAA basically destroy itself because it doesn't really understand what it has... It doesn't respect what it's dealing with. In that sense, I do understand the... I do broadly understand the objections that Spark has. It's more that I don't think they really have a compelling alternative. But, well. At this point, I think I need to focus long-term on what's good for Skif here. And clearly, since we came to the zone to get the money for an apartment, we go with the people that are most likely to pay us. Exactly. Just because the other guy's wrong doesn't mean you're right. Yep. Sometimes all you can do is make sure the check clears and get as far away from the disaster area as possible. This has been Life Lessons with S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2. Thanks for watching. Alright, I guess we're heading that way. Also, if any of you scientist people has, like, a shop vendor or storage I could drop stuff in, that'd be really handy. I've got things here I need to convert to a liquid form. By liquid, I mean currency.
Керує лабораторією X11 блискучий вчений. Голова часу доктор Дмитро Далін.
I get the feeling SIRCAA just kind of lets Dalin pretend he's in charge, and Agatha's the one really calling the shots. That's a good question. I did not see them. Yeah, just those locations and a bed. Not even a storage marker. They might not have that here. Maybe. Maybe now that I have, you know, gotten blood on my hands for the organization, they'll be like, hey, you're one of us now. Let's open up our stores for you. Which actually begs the question if they traded zone bucks or not. Okay, I think we're far underground here. Huh. This goes up to where we don't know. I'm not climbing that until I know what it's for. Possibly, yeah.
Мінімізація рівня альфа-псі.
0 полонів за шкалою Княжинського.
Huh.
Хто це? Для чого він тут?
Стабілізація бета-псі.
Сталкер? Тут? Резонанс усунуто.
Сканування наявності Тау.
Завершено. Не виявлено.
Oh yeah, none of this is ominous.
Проводжу візуальний аналіз. Пошкоджень не виявлено.
Азимут. Маршрути западовий. 5-й блок.
This dude is so gonna get his face melted off by this thing.
Шлюз відкритий. Х-11, очікуємо з'єднання.
Straight up Nazis opening the Ark of the Covenant, Raiders of the Lost Ark. Oh, now what? Yeah, everything is all fun and games until someone gets demon cord. They're waiting for you in the test chamber. Yeah. They were giving us that vibe last time. Okay, now what's going on? Look, people, we're trying to do science. Can you do your torture later? Oh, it's Strider. Dude, come on. Yeah.
Підключення.
Okay, seriously, can we, like, handle this outside the sensitive equipment room?
Хіба що інколи пару годин в кабінеті на старому дивані. Дякую ще раз за допомогу, Скіфе. Сьогодні зона зникне з усіма нашими страхами. Ти поїдеш у свій новий будинок, бродяга повернеться на острів, а я зможу поспати у своєму ліжку. З подушкою. Спокійно.
Dude, you had a bed. You said you weren't using it.
Адже всі сни стануть...
Yeah, seriously, like, they should...
Як масив.
Just keeping a shotgun trained on him at all times is wildly inefficient. Restrain him, remove him, put him in a secure location. Yeah, see? See, I don't think these guys are actually trained that well. Possibly not at all. Yeah, or at least do that. Yeah, I like how the spinny thing just happens to be a light shaped like radiation warning. Yeah, we are getting some symbolism here.
Так, я був правий, я знав це!
Props with 3D printer. Here we go. Whoa, dude. See, if you'd at least restrained him, we could have avoided this. Okay, well, surely the security we got posted outside the room. Yep, here's the residence cascade. Okay, Doc, you did post security outside this room, right? Anywhere else in the facility? It's gonna be my job chasing after him, isn't it? This is going into our contract negotiations. I'm gonna be adding this to your bill. For Christ's sakes, I just wanted a new apartment. All you had to do was cut me a damn check, and this would be the end of it. Thank you, random guard that survived all this. Yeah, the shit we have to put up with. What? What just happened there? Did you get stuck on something? Yeah, seriously. Like, one Claude removes, like, fails to restrain an intruder who removes the demon core, and then all hell breaks loose. I mean, you know, we were under psi emissions at the time, but still.
Скіфе, ви мене чуєте?
House of Glass.
Скіфе,
Witness the Temple of Science
Скіфе,
get
вам треба
destroyed.
до дата-центру. Негайно. Там флешка з архівом інституту. Дуже важливо її забрати.
Далін, вам потрібно...
I know, right?
Мені
Like,
потрібна флешка. На ній
we did
телевізійний
everything we
експеримент.
were
Я
told
маю
to do.
розібратися. Маю
This is
зрозуміти,
entirely
що
on
не так.
SIRCAA and the ward for failing to have a contingency in place, or adequate security,
Ось
or
координати. Ідіть. Швидко!
telling Dalin no every now and then to his dumbass ideas.
Явний вплив всі випромінювання. Тяжкість ураження...
So,
Мені треба до кабінету. Треба
are
зрозуміти,
you
що
still
пішло
talking to
не
me or
так.
talking to yourself?
Треба, щоб усе припинило розпливатися.
Запитую допомогу для негайної евакуації співробітника категорії Альфа. Всі ураження. Можливий струс мозку. Швидше.
Right. Well, now we know what the ladder was for. I assume, yep, can't even interact with that. But yeah, like, we have a scientific institution with its dedicated guard force that doesn't seem to know basic protocol for handling intruders, or a guerrilla force that is opposed to them, or really anything in the zone. Like, yeah, like, there was shooting outside the chamber, and also, where's my... here we go. Hey, we did get paid, that's something. Yeah, there was shooting outside the chamber, and I assume they dealt with whoever was with Strider at the time, but for some reason they brought him into the chamber, and didn't restrain him, didn't do anything, and just kept him there while all this was happening. This is entirely their fault. What the fuck? Okay, y'all know you have fire blowing sideways, right? Where have you been shooting at? Look, do I have to do everything around here by myself? I mean, I will. Clearly you guys can't be trusted, but it'd be nice if somebody around here knew something other than just how to shoot a gun. For the record, I am very disappointed. Alright, let's see. Anything on these guys? Yeah, I suppose so, Zero. You know what? I don't blame you guys. I blame me for trusting you guys. Alright, guess we gotta go this way. I probably should have kept mum about what Strider was doing. Honestly, I'm kind of curious what would have happened instead. Because I feel like they planned this big set piece, and it probably would have happened anyway. God damn, look at that. Like, again, I'm loving the visuals here. The contrast between the pristine environment that has now been completely wrecked by the anomalies it no longer controls. That's actually really cool. It's just, SIRCAA is dumb as hell if they thought they could handle this problem. Clearly they cannot. Hey, Eyes, good to see you. Okay. There is 2 of these guys and like 8 Ward Troopers. I'm gonna stand back here and watch them handle this. Alright, fine, I'll help out just this once. You all have scopes and sights. I assume you're capable of using them, but you know, quite possibly you're not. Alright, there's one guy left. I'm going to trust you all to handle it. I'm not standing out here and getting shot just for that. Okay, come on, guys. He's like one guy left. Okay, there's a dude over here. I'll help with him. Now you focus on him. Where'd you come from? Are they respawning? I think they are respawning. That might be the problem. Yeah, bold of me to assume Stalker AI ever worked competently. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what's happening. There is essentially an infinite... Oh god. Whirligig. Get out from under it. Damn. Oh, man. Yeah, I think there was like an infinite respawning section there or something. Which is interesting, because those bodies stay in the environment. That's... I assume there's only a finite number of them that can have out in the field at any given moment. Anyway. Right, we gotta get to Dalin's office, get a flash drive, and then boogie on out of here. Which is... over here. Alright, so I walked right by it. Awesome. Yeah, unlimited loot. Sure it looks that way. Oh, hell. Damn it! Poltergeist! Oh, no you don't. Where's it at? Upstairs. Oh. For Christ's sakes, people. Yeah. Yeah, no kidding. That's the problem. This thing now has a lot of physical props to play with. Alright. God damn, where is it? Might not be in the room. You gotta look for electrical distortions. I see it. There! There you go. Come and get it, motherfucker! Alright. Poltergeist? More like Poultrygeist, am I right? Haha! Alright, now, here we go. This is a room full of physical servers, yeah. The irony is not lost on me. Oh no, what a shame. Alright, I think we go back out the way we came. It might, I don't know. Maybe they were planning on making some kind of, like, mutant meat farm. What the fuck? I saw that. That crate slid. From what? Oh god, that's a pseudo-giant. Oh Jesus hell. Okay, everybody drop what you're doing and focus fire on that thing. You know what? I'll deal with the human stalkers. Or the human threats. You all have fun with that. Yeah, they're basically boars. Or pigs. Of course, we gotta deal with the... Damn it. Yeah, I'm working on it. That thing is still up there. Alright. Hey! Asshole, I'm working here. Alright. You know what? Yeah, I should probably just go. I mean, I do want that thing dead. Suffer not the mutant to live. Ah, shit. Alright, juice isn't worth the squeeze on this one. Shot to death. Great. If we can find some high ground, we can whittle it down, but... yeah, no, clearly this is not worth the effort.
Наче живий.
Yeah. Lesson learned. Don't be a hero. Jesus Christ. Okay. So the pseudo-giant didn't just show up. They had it in storage, and the implication here is that they've got a lot of these fucking things. Apparently it broke in through here. Like, again... I just think SIRCAA kind of had this coming. It was... If not Noontide, it was going to be something else that caused the experiment to get out of control and lead to a situation like this. The game was rigged from the start. Just saying. Yeah, this is my surprised face, yeah. The Black Mesa comparisons are coming in thick and fast. Yep, bloodsucker. Someone want to tell me why you guys kept these things? Yeah! Joust, motherfucker. Try it sometime. Oh god, is there another one? Oh boy. Okay, who's shooting at what, and how are you gonna make this my problem? Oh, storks. Don't taunt them, my dude. That just encourages them. Hey, nice shot. Maybe we found the one competent dude at SIRCAA here. Uh-oh. Oh, hell. Alright. Hey, watch where you point that thing. Come on. There. You alright there, bro? So, what's the story here? Yeah, I love that we have standard dialogue options in this.
Знаєш, як потреба? Питань зайвих не став. Наказ бігти 30 км в повному спорядженні? Слухаєш. Бійка з 3 в яких ножі, а я голий. Буде зроблено. Стріляй воно в того виродка, давайте ще одного. Бо варта не любить сумнівів. Вона діє.
Okay, you sound like you swallowed the propaganda hook, line, and sinker, so you're probably beyond help, but you haven't died yet, and that's something. Keep on keeping on, Julio. But yeah, boy, this got capital F fucked really fast. And at this point, I feel like we could not have reasonably expected this to go any better. I mean, you know, we should. They absolutely should have had better security, better restraining protocol for high-value targets that get inside the experiment chamber. Keep Dalin on a shorter leash. Maybe not spend money on an expensive hologram so Agatha could have her Bond villain moment. Yeah, I wonder what they kept in those little cages. It's rats. They actually collected rats. Possibly. I mean, they've got everything else. Probably like, we were able to get a pseudo-giant in captivity, for now. Surely we can handle a bunch of rats. Oh! Speak of the devil, and it shall round the corner, shrieking and clawing at you. Actually, probably a good idea to switch back to buckshot. Uh-oh. Yep, we got a sewer level again. Actually, this might be a first for the game. I don't think we've actually gone into one of these yet. Oh, hey, hang on a second. Alrighty, he's got a snack for you. Nice. You might say I'm putting a real road dent in the population. Witcha! Up we go.